Welcome to The Bible Speaks with your host, Elgin Carlock. The Bible Speaks is a daily podcast dedicated to sharing the good news of Jesus Christ, rightly dividing the word of truth, and learning how to apply it to our daily lives. You may contact Elgin at the address given at the end of the broadcast. And now, here's Elgin.
Brothers and sisters, I welcome you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, to another edition of Words of Inspiration, where we are continuing in our series, Studying the Bible Together. And today's episode is titled, A Life of Many Colors, inspired by the life of Joseph in Genesis chapter 37 through 45. Joseph's story reminds us that the journey of faith often unfolds in distinct stages: suffering, perseverance, promotion, and ultimate fulfillment, each adding a new hue to our story. If we'll lean into our trials, asking the Holy Spirit to teach us, we'll discover that God, the master artist, is painting something beautiful. Genesis 37 introduces us to Joseph, the favored son of Jacob with the coat of many colors. But favoritism breeds jealousy, and his brothers sold him into slavery. Joseph went from the pinnacle of his father's affection to the pit of a cistern, then to Potiphar's house, and finally an unjust prison. Just like Joseph, our dreams may be what God has planned, but we do not know his timing. What may have seemed like a sure thing is sometimes delayed or denied. But just like Joseph, we must not abandon our integrity. The word tells us the Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man in Genesis 39:2. Even in suffering, God's presence colors our darkest moments with hope. In prison, Joseph faced false accusations, yet he remained steadfast. When called to interpret dreams for Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, he trusted God for the message, even though the cupbearer forgot him for 2 more years. Another color of faith is perseverance. Trials test our resolve and sketches our character. Romans 5:3 tells us, suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. Had Joseph given up, he would have missed the opportunity awaiting him. When Pharaoh's dream demanded interpretation, Joseph said, "It's not in me. God will give Pharaoh an answer of peace." Impressed, Pharaoh made Joseph second in command over Egypt. From prison to palace, Joseph's rise demonstrates that God honors faithfulness. Promotion often comes when we least expect it, and usually in a way far beyond what we deserve. Our fidelity in small things positions us for greater responsibility. As Jesus said, "Whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much," found in Luke 16:10. In Genesis 45:7, Joseph reveals his purpose. "God sent me to preserve you a posterity in the earth and to save your lives." His earlier trials equipped him to shepherd Egypt through famine and reconcile his family. The final color of faith is fulfillment, seeing God's purpose unfold through our experiences. When we trust him, our story becomes part of his greater design, bringing life to others. So here are a few tips for living a life of many colors today. Number 1, embrace your next color. Wherever you are, whether it's the pit, the prison, the palace, or in promise. Recognize that God is at work. Don't be discouraged by your current season. It's simply the next color in your masterpiece. Number 2, ask for the Holy Spirit's insight. In every trial, pray, Lord, show me what you want me to learn. God uses hardships to teach perseverance, humility, and compassion. Number 3, use your story to solve greater problems. Like Joseph, your unique journey equips you to help others. Maybe you've struggled with addiction, heartbreak, or loss. Your testimony can bring hope and solutions to people in similar storms. And finally, rest in God's sovereignty. Remember Romans 8:28. All things work together for good to those who love God. So even delays, disappointments, and detours serve the grand design of your life. Brothers and sisters, as you step into this week, don't shy away from the trials. Each experience adds depth and beauty to your story. God is blending every shade, whether it's suffering, promotion, or fulfillment, into a life that testifies of His faithfulness. I thank you for spending time with me on today, and I look forward to our conversation on tomorrow. Until then, God bless.
The Bible Speaks is sponsored by C Squared Realty and New Gen Construction Group to help spread the gospel to the corners of the earth. If anything you've heard poured into your life, please share it with someone. You can find The Bible Speaks on Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer, and many more. Follow us on YouTube at The Bible Speaks Online. You may contact Elgin at P.O. Box 5582, Ocala, Florida 34478, or by email at thebiblespeaksonline@gmail.com.